look around, leaves are brown, and the sky is a hazy shade of...
Why am I always so crooked in this frame? Like, look, I'm sitting naturally, right? And I'm looking right at the camera. But still, my head and neck are like all sideways, and my shoulders are all off kilter. I don't get it. I usually have very good posture, but on here I always look like I have scoliosis. Whatever. Hey everybody, Jeremy Hooper here, coming back at ya on video. I want to talk to you today about one of my favorite topics, and that is the code wording that our opposition uses against us. I was asked today by someone why I get so angry at our opponents for using words like gay agenda or homosexual indoctrination when we use words like respect and tolerance and diversity. And honestly, I don't see any connection between the two approaches, because on our side we are using actual truth. We are using goals that we really want. We want to see a diverse society. We want to be respected. They're using misrepresentations. That's all those words are. They are ways for them to mask what they're truly seeking, and that is discrimination for gay people. Let's look at this another way. I'm going to go see the movie Juno tonight, right? Very excited about it. I hear Ellen Page is great. I loved her in Hard Candy. Thought she was the best thing about the movie, and I hear this is a very good film. Alright, so all I want is to have a good time. My only goal, my only agenda, if you will, tonight is to see a good movie and to have a nice Friday night with my partner. A rival film studio, if they wanted to misrepresent my intentions, might say that, I don't know, I was trying to corrupt my mind with Jennifer Garner indoctrination. You know, I'm trying to be pro-stripper because the screenwriter who wrote it is, or was rather, a stripper. Or that I'm hostile towards Christmas movies, that I'm a war on Christmas because I'm not going to see this Christmas instead. Or, you know, other absurd things. But all of those would be untrue. I can tell you that because I, as the moviegoer, know what I want. And on that same token, I, as a gay man, know what I want. I want to see schools where kids aren't beaten up. I want to see a world where I can be as free to marry my partner as my siblings were to marry theirs. I want to see a world where I'm not scared to walk down the street, you know? I live in ultra-liberal Manhattan, but I still have some worries sometimes, late at night, that, you know, I still look over my shoulder occasionally. These are all things that I want. But my opposition would say, no, that's not what you want. That's what you want us to think you want. You know, you don't want to see Juno, you just hate Alvin and the Chipmunks, or otherwise you'd be seeing that. And since they're symbols of Americana, clearly hate America. And wait, didn't they have that Christmas song? Yeah, so clearly you hate Christmas too. And what was it in that song that Alvin wanted? A hula hoop. Yeah, you hate those two. You hate all those things, and that's the reason why you're seeing another movie. This may sound ridiculous, and it admittedly sort of is, but so are the way they deal with gay rights. They have just declared a war on listening to anything we say. They've started this idea that gay people just can't be trusted. That nothing we could possibly say about our own lives or our own desires would ever be the truth, and all of our goals must be filtered through their lens in order to be seen clearly. And so our righteous efforts, and they are righteous efforts, they are pro-human efforts, they are pro-life efforts, they are pro-marriage efforts, they are pro-everything good in society, are presented as anti-everything. You know, that's why they call themselves the pro-family movement. Because by nature, that makes your opposition look like you are the anti-family movement. To realize what complete and utter bullshit these words are, all you really have to do is look at the way our opposition refuses to break from the script. It's not like sometimes they use the words gay agenda because that's what comes organically to their mind. It's not like they use the word homosexual indoctrination from time to time in certain outlets. These are the only words they use. These are the false concepts that they have put out there to be used. You know, when I'm writing a piece about what I want in the world, I use respect sometimes. I use marriage rights sometimes. I use freedom, liberty, equality, parity. A lot of terms, whichever one comes to mind, whichever one comes from the heart, whichever one comes from the soul. They use the ones that come from the think tanks of Focus on the Family and Concerned Women for America, and the ones that they know they've had success with in the past. So to the person who emailed me today in what seemed like an attempt to find hypocrisy in my words, I just want to remind them that there's a big difference between political rhetoric and actual raw emotion. We use the latter because we feel it. We feel it every single day that we live in America, that we live in the world. We feel what it means on some level, on varying levels, but on some level, what it means to not be 100% equal. They use the former because they're scared of what it will mean for them if we do achieve that equality. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some chipmunks to destroy.
Seasons change with the scenery.